You were hurt, ignored, or betrayed, and your mind keeps replaying everything. You think reacting will fix it, but something deeper is happening instead. What if the real power is hidden in what you don't do? Because your brain can trigger regret in them without saying a word. Most people think closure comes from confrontation, but that's actually the trap. Your emotional reactions secretly feed their sense of control over you. But when that reaction disappears, something strange starts happening inside them. They begin questioning everything, including their own value in your life. Today, you'll learn 5 silent brain habits that shift all the power. These habits rewire your emotional system while triggering regret in theirs. And here's the twist most people ignore until it's too late. By the end, you won't even want them back anymore. Habit 1. The stranger effect. The first habit is simple, but it disrupts expectations at a deep level. You stop reacting emotionally and treat them like a complete stranger. No anger, no sadness, just neutral energy like passing someone unknown. This creates confusion because their brain expected emotional validation from you. When you act unaffected, their brain loses its reference point instantly. They start wondering if they ever mattered to you at all. This uncertainty creates a psychological gap they desperately try to fill. And here's where it gets interesting. They begin chasing clarity themselves. Habit 2. Upgrade your environment. The second habit focuses on something they can see but cannot control. You build new connections with people who treat you better consistently. You laugh more, explore more, and create a visibly happier environment. This signals that your happiness never depended on their presence. Their brain compares your new life with the version they experienced before. They notice your energy is lighter, more confident, and genuinely fulfilled. This creates internal regret because they recognize what they lost. But there's one hidden problem. They can't re-enter that upgraded space. Habit 3. The no reaction loop. The third habit is silence in moments where reaction is expected most. They post, provoke, or attempt to trigger your emotions indirectly. But you remain completely unbothered, like nothing even reached you. This breaks their feedback loop and removes their psychological leverage. People who hurt others still want emotional influence over their targets. When that influence disappears, their brain starts escalating behavior patterns. They try harder, push more, and seek any form of response. But something strange happens next. Your silence becomes louder than words. Habit 4. The high road strategy. The fourth habit is choosing dignity over drama when people ask questions. You don't expose them, insult them, or share emotional breakdown stories. Instead, you respond calmly and shift focus back to your growth. This removes their ability to control the narrative around the situation. Silence with composure forces them to confront their own behavior internally. They can't label you as dramatic or emotionally unstable anymore. This creates cognitive dissonance that slowly turns into regret and guilt. That's the exact philosophy behind quiet growth. Quiet systems outperform loud reactions. Habit 5. The internal release. The fifth habit happens privately, when no one else can observe it. You begin letting go of resentment without needing their apology. This is not weakness. It's emotional detachment from the original pain. And this is where your brain finally starts healing at a deeper level. Forgiveness removes the emotional charge tied to their past actions. Your thoughts become lighter, and your focus shifts toward present opportunities. This internal shift changes how you carry yourself in everyday situations. But here's the powerful part. They can sense this change without explanation. The final shift. When all 5 habits combine, something irreversible starts forming inside you. You are no longer reacting, chasing, or emotionally tied to their actions. Your brain rewires toward independence, clarity, and quiet confidence. and that energy becomes impossible for them to ignore or recreate. Meanwhile, they are stuck analyzing a version of you that no longer exists. They remember your value, your presence, and what they took for granted. Regret grows because they cannot access the person you used to be. And this realization becomes heavier with time, not lighter. Closing loop. Your brain was never broken. It was just responding to emotional patterns. Now you understand how silence, growth, and control reshape those patterns. Start applying one habit today, and watch how everything begins shifting. Because once you see this pattern clearly, you can never unsee it.